It's the day these residents have been desperate for. The city finally agreeing to reimburse them for their losses. But that excitement quickly fading once they saw the dollar amount being offered.
I miss it a lot. I miss it a whole lot.
This empty lot is where just about everything Quentin Bell owned once stood.
This would have been the living room.
Now, Bell stands alone.
Then the closet, bathroom, and then the kitchen.
Paying a mortgage on a home that no longer exists.
You might think I'm joking, but I'm not.
Our cameras have followed along, capturing the collapse and changes to Bell's property, from a 3-story row home to a construction zone, to a patch of dirt, to a plot of weeds, to today's muddy mess.
It doesn't make sense.
More than a year has passed since a 115-year-old stone arch storm drain crumbled beneath the ground, causing a massive sinkhole, forcing the demolition of this entire row of homes.
This house was a 3-story house, and I'm not including the basement.
And yet, when it comes to compensation,
Pretty big row home.
Bell still hasn't been provided a penny.
All this pain and suffering that me and my neighbors doing, they should pay us whatever our house worth and plus more.
Not from his insurance, who found the city's failing infrastructure at fault.
That moment right there was one of the crushing moments out of the whole thing.
And not from the city, who claimed residents should have given notice of the defect.
Which we couldn't do because, I can't see through the ground.
Out of options, Bell hiring a lawyer to sue the city, a lawsuit the city attempted to dismiss, then delay.
We get a trial date that was postponed.
Months later, the city refusing to hand over basic discovery, claiming simple requests, including records of the storm drain's needed repairs, all internal communication following the storm drain's collapse, and copies of the storm drain's inspection reports are unduly burdensome. This is a Fox 45 investigation revealing this century-old storm drain hadn't been inspected in over 2 decades.
They ain't do nothing. Just string us on, string us on, string us on.
And now, what should be a welcome surprise, only adding insult to injury.
It was just so low, it didn't even feel like an offer.
The city appraising Bell's home at $120,000 and offering to reimburse him $90,000 for his losses, far less than Bell was expecting.
My appraisal from my lawyer and the city appraisal is like this.
The appraisal from his lawyer claiming Bell's home was worth $315,000.
It's almost double what the city offered me. And it's just ridiculous.
Feeling abandoned, shortchanged, and strung along.
It don't compensate me at all.
Bell has just one question for the city.
How would they feel if they was in my shoes?
And one warning for fellow residents.
It could happen to anybody, and it could happen again.
Rebecca Pryor.
People should be worried. People should be worried.
Fox 45 News.